working with Rick and getting Rick Rubin involved was, we wanted to just try and do something different and try to have a different guy in there for the process and a different... Rick Rubin is not a musician, and he's not a songwriter, and he's not a technical guy. Rick Rubin is a guy, and he listens to music, and he goes, that's good, that's not good. Think about it like this. It's very much about how you think. Where Bob Rock would sit and go, he'll sit with a guitar and go, why don't you try this chord instead of that chord or something. Play the riff in F sharp instead of an E. Rick Rubin, I can play less guitar than me, and I can't play guitar. Okay, Rick will sit there and go, play all the songs in E instead of E flat because James's vocals sound better in E than in E flat. When he sings higher, he sounds more vulnerable. That's what Rick Rubin says. Bob Rock says more like, play the chorus twice at the end, or play it in a different key or something. So he's very much more from a musician's point of view, where Rick is more about feel. Everything to Rick is about how it feels. He closes his eyes, he has his little prayer beads, and he kind of sits there and he listens to it, and he talks about how it feels. It's very, very different. Rick Rubin is very difficult to figure out. I let Rick and Greg Fiddleman, his kind of guy, his engineer, I let them deal with most of it. They wanted the record to sound very organic, and they don't use samples, they don't use echoes and reverbs, they don't use gates. It's very much, it's how it sounds, it's very organic. That's Rick Rubin's favorite words, organic. Rick wanted it just to be very kind of in your face, very kind of underproduced. He's not a big, there's not a lot of harmony vocals, and there's not a lot of kind of pretty sound effects and all this crap all over the place. He wants it raw, in your face, loud, and organic. Rick Rubin, they're going to make the best record. I mean, it's the best record that we're capable of making.